Hello, hello, and what is this that I have in front of me? Well, stay tuned and we will talk about it in a moment. Yes, you answered correctly. This is a mini happy planner. What? Yep. So I can't remember. I think I bought this off of Amazon. I paid way too much money for it because I just really liked the cover, which is kind of silly, but whatever. You can buy these mini happy planners from Michaels, and I think that is what I will do again in the future. But I wanted to pop on really quick and show you guys what I'm using this for. So, no, it actually isn't a planner. So, even though it's a planner, in real life, that's what most people use it for. And I have to tell you, this is like the cutest size because it's very, very similar to a B6. B6 is my jam. I have tried so many other things for main planning and I just can't seem to get away from that B6 size. I think that is why I really enjoy the personal wide for my wellness planner because it's so close to B6. And this one is very, very close too. So I got this idea from Bunny Plans and I think it's a great idea. I've really only just kind of started delving into it, but I wanted to show you guys because I kind of had forgotten that I really hadn't done a real video on just this. So my decision was to actually use this happy planner as a memory keeper. And so what I have in here are kind of like the guts of what I'm going to use for memory keeping. Hopefully coming up soon, I'm going to have a little bit more time and I'll actually on my weekends have a little bit of time to catch up on it. So right now I'm sort of like jotting down the stuff that I want to put in here somewhere else. And I'm basically just keeping the pictures in here for now. And then I'm going to go back in and literally have like this big session of just filling this up. So I'm going to basically be using this for the most part just for 2019. And yes, I have like 6 months to catch up on, but that's okay. So every now and again, if I do have time, then I'm just kind of like writing in when we do something together as a family in the monthly. So that's what I'm going to use the monthly for. I'm not going to go super crazy with decorating these because they already have some color on them and I don't want my memory keeping to end up being more of a chore. So what I did was I actually covered up the physical dates with washi tape, and I will possibly do that same thing for the top. I'm not sure yet, but I have these little photo album type things. If I can actually, oh, this one's upside down, that's why. So you can see it has like these little slots and you can put photos or ephemera in there. So I'm going to use those. And then I'm going to actually just use the paper that is on here. And with my Sprocket or my Canon Selfie, I'm going to print out the pictures like I did here. So like with this one, I printed out my daughter and my picture that we had taken for our business, and I put that one in here, and then I just kind of put like a little note of when we actually started our journey, and then the same thing here as well. And I'll probably do something kind of similar now and again with those as well. So basically I have all of these, and then so what I did was I kind of took out some of their daily pages and I kept them. So if I have like a month where there's a lot going on, I can kind of I can add them and fill up more. But for now, I just kept like, those 2 pages and then just added a blank one for that. So just kind of moving ahead, I did the same thing. And then what I've been doing, like when I have pictures, is I've been just printing the pictures and kind of sliding them in to the months that I'm gonna have to memory keep for. So these ones I haven't cut yet, but this will be for the month of June. And I have some for the month of May, I just haven't put them in yet. These were for April. So basically what I'll do is I will just kind of go through and fill some of those up. Oh, that one's June. And then, like this was my son's graduation. This is May, this is June. So I will, like I said, I'll be kind of putting these in as I go. For now, I'm just kind of sliding them in the months to keep them. And so I basically put one of these in every single month, and I kept those 2 pages all the way through. So like I said, it's gonna be, when I have the time, it's gonna be a big kind of jam session, cram-packed to fill up this little guy. One other thing I wanted to show you guys, because I was excited about it, I showed it on my Instagram and I put it in the Facebook page. I figured out that my folio, oops, hang on one second. I don't know why this is in here. I did not put that in there. My husband's pay stub. I figured out that my B6 Stalogy cover from Vanderspec actually fits this. So what I did have to do, and like you guys can see, I trimmed off the top, but you can barely tell. And I did trim off the bottom as well. I didn't do anything to the sides, but I did trim the top and the bottom. But in doing that, it slides right in perfectly. Now with mine, my cover, I have a pen loop on the left side. If you happened to want to make a cover for the mini happy planner, I would suggest omitting this, because I'll show you. You can see that that particular one hits the top of the planner. Now, if that doesn't bother you, then I wouldn't care so much. But if it does, I would definitely omit that pen loop. And if that wasn't in there, then it, that would lie pretty flat inside. I think it would really only work with these little mini discs, and the pen loop here, does seem to be fine. I mean, it does rub a little teeny bit, but really not that much. So basically that is what it would look like with the mini happy planner. Now, I wanted to, there we go. I wanted to just kind of show you guys, let me get this aside, show you guys this, because, sometimes we go on those like impulse buys. Especially at Michael's, if you happen to see this stuff and you're like super excited, this is just another way that you can utilize, a planner that you may have purchased that you kind of have kicking around. And for me, I think it's a great idea. It's pretty compact. So once I do actually fill it up, this will be something cute to just kind of have on the shelf. I like that it has the date on it so that I can differentiate like what year of memory keeping, so I know what to look for here. So just another idea, something for you guys to take a look at. If you have any questions on what I did, feel free to ask. Like I said, I can't really take credit for it. I got the idea from Bunny Plans, and feel free to check out her channel. She kind of goes through hers, and she's actually been using hers a lot more than me. So you can watch her flip through and exactly how she does it. But it is a great idea. I'm very thankful for seeing that video because I'm excited to actually get started into using it. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask, like, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.